already.
Okay, one upon a time, there was a mom and dad. And they had been married about 4 years, a little over 4 years. And they started talking about maybe it's time to have a baby, make the family bigger. So they talked about it and talked about it. And the dad was in school, and the mom was a hard worker. And she worked for a company called Sealand. And she worked hours and hours and hours a day. Not more than 24 hours a day, but a lot of hours a day. One day, the dad came home from school, and this was probably in the fall. And the dad walked in the house, and the mom said, I need you to sit down. So I sat down. We both sat down together. Oh, that mom and dad sat down together on the white couch. And she held the hands of the dad. And she said, she asked the question, what would you think about being a dad? And it was like this warm feeling went surging through his body. And a big smile came to his face. And he said something profound like, really? And she said, yeah. And they hugged and they kissed. And they started talking about having a baby. Well, this mom was a pretty serious person. And she not only followed all the instructions that her doctor gave her, she disregarded some of the instructions the dad gave her. And over time, it became obvious that the mom wasn't wrong. And her tummy started getting bigger and bigger. And then pretty soon, the mom said, hey, feel this. And the dad put his hand on her tummy, and there was a little kick. It was the first time he'd felt the kick. And after that, the baby kicked more and more and more. And sometimes it was pretty uncomfortable, like the baby was kicking up underneath her lungs or something, or in her side and keeping her awake at night. But she tolerated all that. And there were times when she didn't feel very good at all, especially in the beginning. And she felt sick, she felt tired, and she felt real uncomfortable sometimes. But she would never, ever, ever, ever take any medicine. Even though her doctor even said, you know, you can take this or you can take that. She would not even take a Tylenol. Honest. And as she got bigger, then she started to wear clothes that were appropriate. But she had a pair of pajamas, one-piece pajamas that buttoned up, red and white stripes. And I took a picture of her, maybe 2 or 3 pictures. Or the dad did.
Yeah, the dad did.
And she thought it was kind of funny, and she would dress up nice, and she had real nice clothes to show everybody how happy she was to have this baby coming along. Now nowadays, when you have a baby, usually they say, you want to know what it is? And you say yes or no. A lot of people say yes. Well, the mom and dad said no. So at night, and sometimes in the morning, and other times of the day, the dad would sing to the baby through the mama's tummy and talk. Well, when you talk to somebody, they have to have a name, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we named the baby Bingo.
Mm.
Our baby was Bingo. So we say, Bingo, are you in there? It's your dad, it's your mom. And then sing songs and nursery rhymes and things like that. Well, got pretty close to the time when Dr. Stewart, the doctor, said, it's going to be coming pretty soon. You're not ready yet, but I think that probably before your due date. And I think the due date was April the 15th.
Mm.
And so we were excited. Mom and Dad were excited that this was going to happen. And we had a nursery all set. They had their nursery all set up. And a crib and all sorts of things for the baby to look at and maybe play with attached to the crib. A bumper that goes all the way around so she wouldn't fall through the holes.
Mm.
Well, towards the end of March, and the mom was real uncomfortable, and the mom and dad had just gone to see the doctor, and the doctor said, yeah, coming along. That could be any time. Well, one night, just after midnight, the mom woke up the dad and said, Dad, it's time. Now, they were well-prepared parents. They had done dry runs to see how long it would take to get the bag all put together, things that needed to be put in there that you couldn't put in there right away necessarily. And so they had a script. And the first thing that Dad was to do was to get up, take a shower while the mom got the bag all ready, finished getting the bag ready, and the dad get out and get dressed. And by that time, the mom, if she wanted to take a shower, would take a shower and then get dressed. And so this was just after midnight. So the dad took a shower, and he came out of the shower, and the mom was back in bed. And he says, what are you doing?